Hi there everybody, and welcome to another video. In today's video I have my Volvo XC70 here. This is a 2007 and basically I have that message there, ABS DSTC service required. And basically what happened is I put it on drive and it wouldn't really drive, and that anti-skid light there was flashing. So I put it in sort of manual drive because I needed to move. So I just got the transmission onto that side, and after a few attempts it allowed me to drive, and then the ABS light came on, and obviously that information there which is related to that. So just having a look here at the fault codes, I found it is saying that the right rear wheel speed sensor has failed. So it might be just as simple as a speed sensor on the wheel, and not really the ABS unit or ABS pump or whatnot. So I just wanted to check the data stream here, see if there is a I think there is somewhere here where we can read the actual sensors. So if I can just find it, we've got all the values for different things. Okay, so I managed to find it. It's not under the ABS. The speed sensors are under this here, the DEM. So if I go there, press enter, and then read data stream. So down here are the speed sensors which I already selected, and if we look at that, we have obviously I'm not moving at the moment, they're all on 0, so we don't really need to go too fast for this. You just need to move a little bit and then see if the actual rear right speed sensor is not working. So I'm just looking for any cars. I'm just gonna reverse a little bit, and maybe you could see that. So this sensor here is actually not reading, it's not working. So now we really need to look at the sensor, whether something's happened to the wires, or is the actual sensor at fault, because it's not allowing me to drive I can't actually drive the car without putting it into, well actually it does allow me to drive it after a little while. It sort of disconnects the ABS and then it lets me drive, but for the first few seconds when I start the car, I can't actually accelerate at all. So anyway, we'll have to have a look at this. Okay, so the OBD computer is showing me that the speed sensor of the right rear wheel is faulty, which is why I have all the lights coming on, ABS, brake light, ASC, anti-skid and whatnot. The OBD is showing this wheel is not working, so I just got the wheel off. And if we look here in this XC70, the sensor, if we just press on the little clip there, this should come out, and that's what we want to remove there. Now I can see there's a Torx screw in there, so just gonna attempt to get that out. Okay, so I've got a Torx T25 just there. Hopefully I can open that without dramas, but feels a little bit tight. Okay, it's coming out, and my light it's fallen. This car is done 200,000 miles, which is why I was a little bit worried about the screw and that, but the screw came out okay. And I'm hoping the actual sensor will come out okay. Which it also did. So there's the little sensor, and apparently it goes they go faulty. So I just wanted to get it out to get the part number. So once I get the new bit, I will continue the video. Okay, I've got my new sensor here. Not that it's new, it's actually second hand. I got it off of eBay, and hopefully it's working properly, unlike the old one. And if it is working properly, then all the Christmas lights inside of the car should disappear instantly. But we can also check with the computer. Not that I have too many lights, it's just that the anti-skid comes on when you're driving, and the ABS comes on sometimes as well. So hopefully this will solve that issue. So fitting this sensor is just the reversal or removal. No rocket science there. It's a fairly easy one to remove. By the way, if you struggle a bit to pull it out, you could spray some WD-40 to soften the area a little bit. I didn't have any issues, even though this particular car is done 200,000 miles. So that's why I was expecting to have a lot of drama there, but I didn't. So that was lucky, because normally that's not how it goes. There's always a nightmare somewhere. Okay, so we can plug this in now. So make sure it, okay, that's clicking in place, and happy days. So what I'm gonna have to do now is just fit the wheel back so I can drive it, and obviously I'll check with the OBD that all four wheels are actually reading, and obviously hopefully we won't have any issues with the anti-skid system anymore. Okay, I'm just letting the computer do the check again, so I can access the sensors and see if they are working well. So I'm just gonna wait for this to finish. Okay, I just accessed the menu where we can see the speeds of the sensor. So I'm just gonna drive forwards, and hopefully they are all gonna be reading fine. So I can see they're all reading, and actually I'm not getting any lights in there. There's no anti-skid warning triangle coming on now, or ABS or DTC, anything like that. So actually we have a success here. And also when I check for faults, the ABS and whatnot came actually green. So the car is not going into limp mode out. It's not going into limp mode now, and it's not showing any warning issues. So we definitely had a problem with that speed sensor. These other things I have here are I have to look into it, but I don't think they are an issue as such. Temperature sensor, control modules, system internal. I have to look into this, but they're not really causing any problems at the moment. Whether they would in the future, I'm not sure. Air quality sensor, general failure. So anyway, having done that, and luckily having sorted this problem with this car, I hope the video helps anyone that's having a similar issue. Obviously the ABS anti-skid light can come for other reasons as well, not just the sensor, speed sensor. It could be actually be the ABS unit as well, or something, or a wire or anything like that. So in this case scenario, obviously I was lucky enough that I was able to sort it just by changing that little sensor. And that sensor, actually, I bought it off of eBay and it came from Germany. I ended up paying 55 pounds for it, so it wasn't cheap. The original price that I could see on the eBay was 26 pounds. I thought that was cheap. I bought it, but I didn't realize that the postage was 26 or so, and then there was tax on it and whatnot. Whatever. Make sure you check properly when you buy it, and where you're buying it from. So anyway, hope the video helps. Don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video. So thank you for watching.